Happy birthday to my wife and also Takami's VA. Aha. Aha. More women that will remain forever out of reach. Good to see you, Iggy. Thanks for dropping in, Buckethead. I swear to Azura, if you start leveling Stealth I will crash your game. Correct. Yes, lore accurate Dagoth. Correct. Correct. I think I've given Jesse shit for his character before, and he insists it is not a stealth archer, so I believe him. I believe him. They're too good for us 3D scum. They truly are. They truly are. Goodness. How's everyone doing tonight? I am doing okay. I went to the Olive Garden with my parents tonight. No particular reason. They just offered to take me out to dinner, so not gonna turn that down. So I've consumed just an absolutely irresponsible amount of carbs. So tonight's gonna be interesting. When you're here, your family. In honor of that commission, I decided to purge my Skyrim files, removing all the mods and starting anew. Excellent. Excellent. Always good when art inspires people. Anyways, we've been on the loading screen for a while. Let's get started. Awate Amiki, my name is Faustus Marius Incitatus, the true consul of Rome, the favorite horse of the god Emperor Caligula. Hope you are having a fantastic, fantastic Friday. You have made it to the weekend. Thank goodness. Yeah, it has been a long day for me, so, yeah. Had to go into work just unreasonably early, and then, was going to nap before stream, but, I'm not turning down free food, so, instead I've just eaten a crap ton of carbs, and, I bet you'll probably be able to tell. You'll probably be able to tell when the carbs wear off, when the, other side of that, particular gladius starts to cut. I'm gonna give it about an hour and a half, and then it's just gonna whoop. So yeah, it might not be a terribly long stream tonight, but I'm excited for it all the same because we're coming to a very, very exciting part of the game. I think going to pull off a heist. I love heists. I'm a sucker for a heist. Real life, fictional, doesn't matter. Always down for a good heist. Anyways, let's get right into it. I don't have too much to announce. I'll be playing some Stardew Valley tomorrow. Hope you can join me for that. And yeah. Time to see Gianna dressed. Yes! Yes. We are dressing the issue. The elephant in the room. I hope she doesn't look like an elephant in the room. But, nah, she'll look wonderful, I'm sure. Anyways. Last time, we hung out with mega degenerate Soap Jackson. We also met the Does. Learned a little bit about how Pandemonium works. Saw that Marm is just as scary as I thought she was going to be. We hung out with a mega degenerate, and we're planning our heist now. But I'm also very interested in the Hippodrome. We were told about this at the very end. I didn't really feel like doing it last stream, but Grand Cathedral to Motorsports, built in the style of an old Roman Colosseum. Yes, so it actually is like Circus Maximus.
Alright, there shouldn't be anyone around but a few vendors setting up.
Marm's private box. I can't imagine we're supposed to be here.
You think Marm is choosy about who she lets in her private box? Probably.
The space is lavish despite its simplicity.
Time to do the Latin bit. Indeed.
Marm doesn't mind paying for the finest comforts, even in a room she uses once a year. But in the silence, I feel
Marm only uses her private box once a year? Poor thing. It's a nice box. It's very capacious. She should use it more often. Maybe she would be less mean if she used her private box more often. tickle of danger on the back of my neck.
No, we're not. It's exhilarating, isn't it, darling?
You gonna try and make out with me?
The Does have a time-honored tradition of backbiting and sabotage. Last year, I let my guard down and my entrant didn't quite finish. That won't happen again,
Nothing worse,
so here we
nothing
are.
worse than when your entrant doesn't quite finish in Marm's private box.
Didn't quite finish?
Oh, don't worry about it, darling. Check around here first. I don't think my sisters would be brazen enough to rig Marm's box, but
Yeah,
it's worth looking.
they should really keep their hands off Marm's box. Holy shit. Alright. Well, let's have a look-see. Let's get all up in Marm's box here. Yes, I'm having fun. Yes, I'm having fun with this. Oh. Oh, this is kind of hidden by the UI.
Graceful lines, classical inspiration. The architect hasn't been to Rome, but they've at least seen pictures.
Fair enough.
A beautiful,
chair.
comfortable upholstered chair. The kind of throne a modern queen might sit on. No explosives taped to the bottom, though.
Oh. So she won't be painting the moon cherry pie red tonight.
A bottle of wine sits, unopened, on the table. Poisoned wine might be in fairy tales, but only because it's a timeless method of assassination.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Beautiful.
The seal's intact, no signs of tampering. Rivière de Fou, 26 vintage. Marm prefers the finer things.
You
it seems.
think?
I have to wonder what it cost her, but I doubt there's a price she's unwilling to pay. Bottle seems clean.
Good. Would be criminal if anyone dared ruin it. Bordeaux was abandoned
Oh, no,
to the
not
waste in
Bordeaux.
27, and there will never be another bottle.
Aha. I see. Wonder if Paris is kind of like the same deal. They just have a big sky city in Paris, and the rest of France is Mad Max, but stinkier, with cigarettes and armpit hair.
Are all your sisters sommeliers?
No, darling. But they're all aware of what happened to the last lieutenant who ruined one of Marm's private stock.
Aha. Microphone.
My eyes trace over ornate gilding, sliding along the path of woven silver to the mic's connection at the back of the receiver. At the insertion point are 4 screws, one missing a washer. Huh. Sophie, look at this. Sophie gingerly pops open the back of the receiver. Inside are too many wires, needles pierced through an angry
Oh
red
boy,
cylinder.
do I have to defuse
My
this?
breath catches, but I swallow the terror before it can choke.
So why try and assassinate Marm?
It looks like someone's gotten sloppy. See here? This is the detonator. That wire leads to the mic. This one leads to the TNT.
Sophie, we shouldn't be here, let alone tugging on bomb wires.
Come now, Giovanna. You said you would help. Also, it's safe as long as you don't generate any sparks. Just watch. You might need to know this later.
Hey. Smoking is good for your health. All of the doctors say so. So I'm gonna light up a lucky strike while we defuse this bomb. Don't
Sophie's
worry about
knife reappears as though by magic. She rests an arm against the radio
Oh, there's
case
the
and
bomb in
holds
the
the wire
jukebox,
leading
yeah.
into the dynamite, cutting up and through the fuse in one smooth motion. She shouts,
This is
jumping
a-
back from the device. I only have the ghost of a moment to react.
This is a common thing for you, huh? Time for the doorway.
Like a superhero in a comic book, I'm out the door faster than a bullet, back to the doorframe. 2 seconds pass like an hour. When nothing happens, I hazard a glance through the doorway. Sophie looks back at me with a smile.
Aha. Did you give all your friends heart attacks or just me?
Did you look at that? I guess I didn't make a mistake after all. You're a lightning bolt, Gia. I never had any doubt about your abilities, but this proves it.
We've gotten her very, very high on the morale. It's a good thing.
Next time you do that, plan on me socking you one in the kisser.
How? Right in the kisser, Sophie.
Oh, I always plan on taking a hit. It looks like we're safe from the big one today, though.
We should get out of here before anyone shows up. Sophie leads us down to a dirty garage. Oil chokes the air with an acrid undertone of blood.
So who was trying to kill Marm? Was this one of the other does?
Come take a look at these beauties.
Show me your beauties, Sophie.
Along one wall of the shop rest 4 brand new cars, festooned with gaudy flash and glitz. They look like they were designed for a parade. Or maybe some angry circus clown's revenge.
Every time we incorporate Dutch into our language, it's always ridiculous. And I'm here for it.
Sophie runs her fingers over the wheel well, an expression on her face like rapture. She turns back and smiles, genuine pride apparent in her demeanor.
Yeah, they sound pretty ugly, honestly.
Sophie, these look like they were designed by a primary school student who just attended the first circus. Her smile flies away like an improperly tied balloon animal as she tosses me a set of keys.
I'm sorry you feel that way. This one's yours. If you survive the race, you keep it. Or push it off a cliff. I don't care either way.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't care.
Do I have to? I'd make a better showing in my own car.
That dreadful thing? It has more holes than hull. I'm afraid you'll have to bite the bullet and drive something appropriate for the event.
My comment hurt. Sophie may have had a hand in the
I think Sophie was like Sophie was the lead architect here. You think Sophie would have a big room full of clowns? Think she's a circus fan? Is she going to turn Pandemonium into Circus if she takes over from Marm?
I can hear crowds filtering in. We should get ready.
Before we go, I wanted to ask about the other does.
Yeah. Pearl, I think we've seen the
way
least
you
of.
talk about Pearl, she seems like a real piece of work.
She is a real piece of work.
That's one way to put it. Pearl views everything as a game of dominance. She covets my position as Marm's second in command, and believes she's stronger than me.
Is she?
Mea quadriga tibi placet, quadriga. Gas, and lead. Thank you.
Gia, darling, what a question. Pearl might beat me in a fist fight, but she lacks any subtlety. An effective leader commands respect through both fear and love. And Pearl commands only one of those.
Sounds like someone's scared.
How about Lizzie?
How about Lizzie?
Oh, Lizzie. I sometimes wonder why she's in her position. Lizzie is more interested in what power brings her than the power itself. She is rash,
she's not a
impulsive,
sociopath?
and emotional. She'll never be a leader.
Like people who are into power for power's sake are 100% sociopaths, which, you kind of have to be to succeed in a situation like this, but yeah.
Will her driver be a threat in this race?
That you can count on. Lizzie is a race driver herself. And the Hippodrome race is a point of pride for her. She won last year's race, and a driver this year is likely to be even better. That's why you're here.
I'm your ringer, huh?
I've sponsored entrants who could drive and those who could fight. I've never had one who could do both.
Fair enough.
I can't lose this year, Gia. I can't. And you're the best I know.
Well, we know all about Alice. How about
She
her?
hides behind her coy smiles and honeyed lies. And the moment she's discovered, she scurries away to hide.
She didn't do a whole lot of hiding with us. She came after us and tried to kill us.
She's one of your sisters.
Alice is the only one of my sisters who has the social skills for leadership. Perhaps even more than me. But leading requires a backbone, which Alice does not, and will never have.
Sophie's insults betray a respect for Alice. perhaps even fear. I
Alright,
know enough.
let's get in the clown car.
Good. Let's go.
Alright, so I assume this is... I don't know what this is going to look like, actually. This should be interesting. It's probably not going to be just a normal, like, car battle, right? Been into chariot racing? Oh, more than you know, buddy. More than you know. You could throw hands like an actual chariot racing. Amazing. Gotcha. So it's like an open, it's like an open, open air cabin, and yeah, okay. So we can actually reach over and reach out and touch the person racing with us. I'm into it. I'm into it. The game is so into it, it needs to think about it for a little while. Who emerges from the gates? That doesn't look as shitty as I thought it would. Wait, is Crest with me?
The gate opens to a tumultuous roar. The car shivers with the buzz of 100,000 voices, all intent on what they've come to see.
Your beloved, your protector,
Kimi no Aibaga.
your dreamlandos.
Alright.
Sophie, I didn't think you'd come.
Oh, but
After
she did.
your lovely invitation? How could I miss it? It's too bad Fluffy couldn't make it, but I mounted him on a spike. So maybe he'll be able to see from there.
It's a shame we use proxies for the race. Your head would be pretty on a spike. So lovely that you're here, Sophie. It always puts Pearl in a
God. How is this whole organization not collapsed on itself? Like, you really are setting yourself up for the cat fight of the century. Cat 5 cat fight.
I'd be happier if we didn't have to drive like snails. Come now, Lizzie. You can fulfill your death wish on your own time.
Always like this.
Conversations with your sister's always so...
Snippy? Mostly when Pearl's involved. Alice fancies herself too clever for open threats. And Lizzie can't be bothered by the politics as long as she gets what she wants.
Sophie smiles dreamily, her words clashing
Yeah,
with the feeling
I love
behind
that
them.
we really have gone with like an ancient Roman theme. This is wonderful.
The crowd watches on, a deep and roiling sea filled with thirst, for drink, for spectacle, and for blood.
It's something, isn't it? Whatever I might say about Marm, she knows how to throw a party.
One corner of the track turns before passing a tall gate that opens up into the city. The race might not be confined to the stadium, but we follow the inner track to thunderous, expectant applause.
Alright.
I'm sure you all brought remarkable drivers this year.
Good enough to beat yours again. Oh, yes. I hope you found a replacement for your last driver. If I remembered right, she didn't make it.
Get your honey dates here. Small box for 25 cents. Eat like how Romans did. Honey date.
At least my last driver knew how to handle a shifter. Yours looked like someone had filled her tank with mud.
Did they?
Did
No.
they?
It was molasses.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, ladies. I'm sure we'll have an explosively good time watching our entrance. No need to take the gloves off now.
Lizzie's laughter comes over the radio, followed by pregnant silence.
Giovanna, check the glove compartment. Carefully.
You do that now.
Looking at the button on the glove box, I think back to the wire leading into the microphone earlier. Instead of pressing it, I pull the passenger seat back as far as it can go and maneuver my head down below the box. Underneath the compartment are wires, too many damn wires, and there, fastened as clearly as
Yeah,
before.
someone really likes the
dynamite.
dynamite trick.
It's wired up to blow us to Kingdom Come.
Here. Remember what I showed you? If you're careful, we'll get out of this alive.
She palms me her knife. Avoid any sudden braking, please.
Diffuse the bomb your own way. Alright, yes. Cut the wire like Sophie showed you. I think I have a reroll on this. Whew.
I grip the wire with my free hand and line up the knife. Breathe in, breathe out. I bring it flush with the wire, aiming for a single cut. It slices cleanly through, and we're still alive.
Nice.
Textbook. Well done. Now be a dear and get rid of that, would you?
I think I'll throw it at Alice's
I
driver.
pick up the stick of dynamite and toss it out the window toward the inside of the track. It bounces off the infield once, then explodes with unrivaled violence.
Wonderful.
Jeepers creepers, what was that?
Yeah. Yeah, aim for the idiots in the RVs inside the track. No one will care about them.
Someone left me a gift. My driver has no respect for birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a shame.
Yep, fucking knew it. Fucking knew it was you, Alice.
And what a gift that would have been. Next time...
Oh, no, it was Pearl. It was Pearl.
Outbound radio is disabled, so I can't talk to the other drivers.
Ah. Here we go.
This whole thing's not about us. Not about Sophie or the other does either. This is all about Marm and the attention she demands.
Right.
Well, let's see if I can steal the show.
Here's open. The Hippodrome is a unique combat competition. Gia drives alone in the same vehicle as the other contestants. Spotlights shine on the road ahead. At the end of the round, the driver in the light regains some health. Okay, so you need to be ramming. Aha. Broken down vehicle, okay. So I could make my way to the spotlight. That would take pretty much all of my, that would take all of my... but actually... Okay. I see. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ram you into the, into that area. We're gonna move up here. And then everybody should take, environmental damage except for me. Boom.
It's looking a little dull on the track. Prepare to be energized.
Oh, God.
The spotlight shines ahead. Which of my daughter's entrants is brave enough to take center stage?
Oh, they're just gonna go back and fuck with each other. By all means. Yeah, kill each other. Kill each other. Oh, God, what was that? Oh, I see. I see. It was a grappling hook. Okay, we're all really stupid, apparently. Okay. We are all really stupid. Alright. Let's see. Your front. Two. We're gonna move up here, and we're gonna take the spotlight. God, these people are idiots. Thank you.
Stretch out your trigger fingers, drivers. It's time for an old-fashioned shoot-up.
What'd we get? Projectile vulnerability. Oh, okay. So yeah, of course all these idiots are ramming each other. Why wouldn't they? If I do this right, I could do the funniest thing. Alright, we ready? We ready? We're taking them all down at once. We ready? Wha. Wha?
What a shame! Pearl's entrant has taken a dive.
Bye-bye.
Entrant is looks like she won't be taking the victory 2 years running.
Oh, fuck, that's satisfying. Bye-bye.
There. Last one left.
One shot, 3 kills.
Prize.
Oh. Was that Marm's box?
Not the sort of prize I had in mind.
That would have made any chariot racer famous back in the day, alright? Taking out 3 enemies at the same time?
I pulled to the side of the track. The smell of nitroglycerin hangs metallic in the air. Or maybe the smell is something else.
What? What happened?
Is that ether?
The cheering has turned to screams, drones flying away in every direction. There's an entirely different sort of spectacle in the stands, but the people have gotten the blood they thirsted for after all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. Could we have missed one? It doesn't make sense.
Again, like, who's doing this? Who's fucking with Marm here?
The perpetrator of this terrible deed will be caught and punished. Have no fear. His attack on Dreamland will not be allowed to go unanswered.
This is a doozy of a time for a speech.
And it seems like you had it very well prepared, Marm.
Get out of there. Meet me outside. And that is why, with my leadership, we will spread the will of Dreamland across the sky. The extremists will soon love the free.
Marm did 9/11? Ooh, we got some medium armor. Got crate of components. Hell yeah. Alright, shit, do we not have a... Do we not have... Where's Cress? Where's Cress? Where's... Why... my racer, my Hippodrome racer has no storage space, fuck! Why would you give me the flamethrower if I can't carry it? Why would you do this to me? I guess we're leaving the flamethrower. What a shame.
I cut my car past the throngs of terrified people, fleeing in every direction. Nobody pays me enough mind to notice the vanishing act. Sophie waits in an alley outside, leaning against the hood of her car. What happened in there?
It was right after you'd finished. Solid performance, by the way.
Thanks.
A bomb went off, right in the middle of the stands. Judging by the blast, probably the same kind we disposed of.
But who?
But why would one of the
Yeah.
does want to kill people in the stands?
Use your experience of the car
The
bomb.
car bomb made plenty of sense. Naturally, one of your sisters would want to blow the two of us up. Everyone wins.
Everyone but us.
Which do you think is the most likely?
I mean, Pearl or Alice, right? That's not a Lizzie thing.
I'm not sure. Alice tipped me off, but it seemed intentional. Pearl would be more direct if she wanted to kill me, and Lizzie wouldn't take the time.
It has to be one of them. Nothing else makes sense.
Consider Marm's
The
box.
bomb in
Really
Mom's
think
box.
about it.
That could be one of the other does trying to take her out. along with her top lieutenant, in one fell swoop. That's what I would do.
One bomb
Oh,
in
hey,
the car,
Sophie got her
one in the
morale back.
box. Leadership gone. That makes sense.
Consider the bomb in the stands. What, don't I get a bonus from Cress?
The audience attack doesn't fit the pattern. None of your sisters gain anything by killing bystanders.
I can't think of a reason.
Unless... Marm's speech came awfully well prepared
It sure
on the tail of that
did.
explosion.
What do you mean?
I have a solution that fits the whole sordid affair.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Marm's speech, right after the last explosion. She was awfully quick on the draw with that.
So?
So, Marm did 9/11.
So what if Marm knew it was going to happen before it did? What if she planted the bombs in your car and her box, knowing we'd find them? You'd assume it was one of the other does and close ranks on her side.
Let's say you're right. What does she get out of bombing the stands? Why would any of us believe it was another of our sisters?
Watch this drive. Watch this drive.
Think about what she said right after. She promised revenge on her enemies and protection for her people. What if this was all to gather some public support for some new acquisition?
What if she's gonna try and grab White Street?
Sophie's face is a split sandbag, spilling into a flood.
It wouldn't be the first time she capitalized on a tragedy. But this openly... This...
You know her better than I do. Is this beyond what she's capable of?
Damn it, Gia, I don't know. But I need a drink. All those people...
Let's go get one then. I know a good spot, if you don't mind the dark.
Here, the prize money. You earned it.
Thanks.
All of that for $100. All of that for $100. Alright, yeah, I think I want to work towards getting 2 HP every round. That's pretty awesome. Alright. After activating light weapons may be fired an additional time until the end of turn. That's pretty fucking cool. And I think I might actually want to give Sophie my car. 'Cause she can make good use of that, especially with like the perfect bootleg turn. Improved on a roll. Each round that you avoid taking damage, gain +2 damage to all light weapons resets when hit. Take it. And Cress, what you got for me? Good taunt. Stagger enemies when using Ram, dramatically reducing their AP for 1 turn. Take that. Alright, yeah, let's pop over to the garage. Huh. So yeah, I think that might be very cool to have Sophie in this, especially because she can like whip the vehicle around and kind of fire her any direction that we need her to fire. So yeah, that's really fucking cool. Now you need to, whoops. out the Hippodrome Racer here. Let's see what we got. Grappling hook. Got a dodgy engine. Noisy engine that's clunky and weak. Not recommended for vehicle. Let's see. Rusty pistol. Huh. So we can actually make this a lot nicer. Alright, let's really pimp this out. Impulsors. Yeah, let's throw that on. We're gonna get a really badass engine here. Huh. Well, that's not good. Oh, there's heavy armor. Oh, I see. Well, that would be a lot of the weight. Let's take it down to medium. See, now it's down to 19. Fair enough. Sure, get some storage on there. Weight of 1. Yeah, man, I really don't have a whole lot of don't have a lot of weight to work with. Is the only problem. So I think what we'll do... Didn't I have another improved pistol somewhere? Maybe in my stash? Like an improved shotgun or something? Alright, I might throw the scout rifle on Gia's car here. Scout rifle and maybe a, I could throw the ether beam on. Maybe a shotgun then. Alright. Alright, so it's a lot more AP. Lose a little health, that's fine. You can jump. Shoddy. So shoddy behind us, scout rifle in front of us. I want a grappling hook. Do I really want a grappling hook? Let's see, machine gun is 4 damage. Let's go with that. Groovy. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Alright. Well, that was an interesting one. That was a very interesting one to start out with, but let's see Gia in a dress, shall we? Wah. Surprise encounter.
The yacht is a declaration of wealth and power as subtle as a boot to the throat. It's a world I have no business setting foot into.
Very Roman indeed.
But I'm going to do it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Get on Caligula's pleasure yacht here.
Let's just take a stroll over here, shall we?
Sophie plucks at my elbow and guides me to a section of the deck that has been roped off previously. It's as private there as it's going to get, concealed in deep shadow. Sophie fishes a leather valise out from the shadows. She dutifully stands in front of me, blocking the leers of any looky-loos before handing me my new skin.
Here we go.
Your gown,
Your
Cinderella.
gown, Cinderella.
Sophie's picked out something elegant that's also
Honey, I
businesslike.
love you.
Putting it on is like entering a world of privilege I've never known. I can feel my face flush as I change, even in this private corner.
Uh-huh.
So?
Hey! Wow, you even did your hair, too. Let's go.
Yes, that should do. Good work on my part, if I do say so myself.
Why do I need a disguise?
Mom has pulled out all the stops for tonight's little soiree.
What you think?
Which means we need you to look presentable.
I think excellent.
Goodness,
excellent.
girl.
I love
what
this.
What did you do to your hair?
Oh, what you don't approve of the hair? The hair's excellent. I think the hair's good. Yeah, I really like this this motif right in the middle here. I'm not fashion conscious enough to know what the hell this is called, but yeah, the floral leaf stuff in the middle here is very nice. Very 20s, but very nice.
I washed it.
I washed it.
Cute. Let's run a brush through it and touch up your makeup. You should dress up your speech a tad, but not too much. Business, my dear. That's the key ingredient to this ratatouille.
You sure it's not a rat?
My favorite flavor. Look, is all this cloak and dagger stuff really necessary? All the charm and levity drains out of Sophie's face like water down a storm drain.
Oh, yes it is.
You know what you look like right now, Giovanna? You look like a bum from the hole. A smuggler and a criminal.
She ain't
All
wrong.
I'm saying is,
You're not from this world. I live in it. You want to play cowboy and do it your own way? I wish you luck. You want to get things done? Put on the clothes and plaster a smile across that mug.
Correct. Alright, so what are my false credentials?
so what's my cover?
Your nom de guerre for this evening is Miss Fiorella, a young shadowbacker in various unassuming lowers businesses. You're looking to expand your investment portfolio.
Okay.
Won't I stand out?
I mean, you will stand out for all the right reasons, Gia.
You're a smaller fish than Marm usually deals with. But she has a soft spot for ladies with an enterprising nature. So remember, tough, but with table manners.
Got it.
How to get the
Pat
blueprints?
yourself on the back later, Soph. Klossner's definitely showing up, right? Will he have the blueprints with him?
It's a certainty. I requested that he bring them specifically for the purpose of modeling a replica cake of Pandemonium for Mom's birthday.
Clever.
She does love her sweets, the old dear.
That's all well and good, but I'll need to get close to him to nab those blueprints. Otherwise, this is all for nothing.
And where are we going to hide the blueprints on our person, I wonder?
Relax. It's a cinch. Klossner will be on stage as a part of the docking speeches. He's the one with the round frame cheaters. When he bellies up for his turn, go through his things. As easy as quiche.
Shouldn't that be easy as pie?
But Keisha's classier, Gia.
I'm showing off tonight, remember? Pie is so common.
Yes. That's what the plebs eat.
Well, ooh la la to you too.
That's what you be up to.
All right, enough horsing around.
No,
What are you up
there's
to
no such
during
thing
all
as
this?
enough horsing around.
Being Marm's shadow. I hope you won't require my assistance, but if the situation grows desperate, I can run interference for you.
Okay.
Hoping I won't need it. This situation is eggs and coffee. See you there.
Eggs and coffee. I've not heard that phrase before. I assume it's a little bit like oil and water. Eggs and coffee. Oh, hello, you
Party is in full
smug
swing.
fuck. I see you there.
Swapping stories about screwing over the have-nots. Enjoying success now that they don't have to bruise their own knuckles. Some guy in a penguin suit passes by, so I snatch a flute of bubbly to steal my nerves.
Please tell me you're gambling. Yep.
Look, I can't help it if I'm on a hot streak, buddy. Don't get sore with me. It's the cards what made a monkey out of you.
Sure, it's the cards. It's the cards. Oh, you have such a punchable face.
That egghead's a lost cause. I bring him a business proposal, and that crumb treats me like a church lady collecting for war orphans.
Was that Killmeyer over there? That sure looks like Killmeyer over there.
Not for the first time. I wonder why I'm always making deals with the devil. One devil with many different names and faces, who's sure to catch me one of these days.
Hi, Klossner.
Friends and colleagues. Now, to Sterile.
Softly, I approach Anton Klossner, the architect of Pandemonium. Like any good man tinkerer, he can't help but toy with his speech until the very end, so he doesn't notice me.
Criminal hooligans and grubby investors. I do hope you're enjoying yourselves at my employer's expense.
Yeah.
That would be fun, but no.
But no, yeah. Fun while it lasted, but it wouldn't last very long.
Near his feet, I notice a worn but expensive buffalo leather satchel, just about the right size for a set of blueprints. But now's not the time to make my play.
Alright, yeah, let's look at everything else before we cozy up to Klossner here. Party goer.
Pardon me, miss. You look like a worldly woman of
Is that
taste
Pearl?
and discrimination. Tell me, do you find yourself more drawn these days to dining out or to taking in a good show?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, are you asking me out on a date?
Perish the thought. I'm not from the lowers. I was hoping to gain your opinion so I can make an informed decision. I'm looking to make some new investments.
Investments. Food or entertainment? I feel like entertainment is a much higher risk-reward proposition. Not as pale as Pearl. Fair enough. Similar haircut, but yeah, you're right. She is not as pale. I feel like, like I said, I feel like entertainment is a much higher risk-reward. It's hard to go wrong with food.
The Lowers is practically run on Burroughs-style fish and chips. You set up a storefront and get a cook who knows his business, and you'll see a return by the end of the year, guaranteed.
Fried fish. A Burroughs recipe, you say? Forgive me, but that makes no sense. Aren't the Burroughs all but abandoned by this point?
Yeah, where
Why would I cater to them?
Where do you think all the people went?
Look, people didn't leave the Burroughs on a whim. The street kids moved house, but they still ache for a taste of home.
Exactly.
A fish joint and a bird
Food
full
always.
of
No one
expats
attends a
could
banquet
clean
for
up.
mediocre food. True.
A fish joint. I see. You make a good point. I should do some more research. Thank you for your time, miss.
Aha. What's up, Sophie?
If it isn't the redoubtable Miss Fiorella. Hello, darling. Isn't this party wonderful? Shall I set you up with a fresh drink?
Please do.
Sophie, nice venue. I see our hostess didn't cheap out on the liquor either. A Class A act all around. If it weren't for the other guests.
Yes, business sometimes makes unpleasant bedfellows, doesn't it? At least the men have the good sense not to act ungentlemanly in public. Marm takes a dim view of such behavior.
Think she has a wall full of balls she's cut off? I bet she does. The bar door. Uh-huh.
A little bird told me that he saw one of Marm's little helpers gallivanting around town with the controller. A married man! Is there no shame anymore?
Okay, that could be useful. Hello.
Pardon me? Oh, pardon me, miss. Do you have a moment for a conversation?
Why
T.L.
not?
Watkins. I write biographies. The Venerable Baron has commissioned a story of her life in honor of the upcoming anniversary. I would love to hear any anecdotes you'd care to share.
Put the smoke poker table man on the ball wall. I really wish we could, man. I really wish we could.
I've heard a few things.
Leave out no detail, however salacious. Just as long as they don't get me killed.
Uh-huh. Heard about Marm's lost love, the General Hackthorn disaster, or if they've heard about Marm's silk wrap.
Did you get a good look at Marm's silk wrap?
Now that you mention it, That's a Juno scarf, isn't it? As exclusive as it gets. Even the well-heeled in the uppers can't get their mitts on one without connections. Are you saying...
It was not so much connections, it was the connections that she broke. Mostly the connection between the dude's skull and his neck.
Look back in the archives a few years, and you'll find that an AETHER freighter carrying Juno's seasonal line was hijacked before Fashion Week.
Ah, Fashion
Marm
Week.
had that nifty piece a few days later.
Ah, Fashion Week.
I see. My, Marm has...
With a sudden thought and a burst of speed, the excited biographer begins to scribble rapidly.
Her shadowy hands looming just over the city, plucking at invisible strings. That's good.
Have you heard about Marm's Lost
Ever
Love?
heard about the love of Marm's life? Bet you haven't.
That's a new one. Certainly, Marm has been seen around town with a gent or two, but everyone knows she's never settled down.
He was a poor kid. No one knows what barony he came from. He pulled himself up from nothing, worked his tail off, all to make a home for the two of them.
Oh, this is sounding a little
So
unbelievable.
what happened next?
That's the tricky part. Some say he was shipped out during the war and died overseas, or he passed from the wasting. Some say he was killed to warn Marm off. Whatever the real story is, they all end the same way. Marm would never love again.
Who knew Marm was capable of such heartrending devotion? What a tragedy. Beautiful in its way.
Oh, he's buying all
Who
this
wouldn't
shit
be
hook,
moved by
line, and
such a
sinker.
story?
The second the words escape the author's mouth, I know the answer. Marm wouldn't. She tore her heart in half and learned to do without it.
Oh, yeah. The General Hackthorne
I take it you've
disaster.
already heard of the Hackthorne disaster?
Who hasn't? An entire ferry liner carrying migrants from the boroughs into the lowers crashing into an island? Why, Marm herself was on board the General Hackthorne, if memory serves.
Hey.
I wait for his brain to catch up to his mouth. He already knows everything I could tell him about the subject.
Oh, poor thing. A young Magdalene, emerging from the wreckage, surviving despite the odds, growing up with nothing, finding a way to thrive on the dangerous streets. Truly inspiring.
Yeah, excuse me. Truly inspiring. Leave after sharing all you
Hope
know.
there's something there you can use. If you don't mind, I'm going to see about refreshing this drink.
I can't thank you enough for these leads you provided on Marm's life story.
Don't mention it. Really, don't mention it. I'd like to continue my own life story.
Hold on just a moment. If you like well-written pieces, this is the article that actually attracted Marm's attention.
Yeah, sure, let's
The
see.
hack hands me an article printed on high-quality glossy paper like you'd see in a fancy arts rag. The article paints Marm as a genteel patron of the arts.
Convincing, unless
you've
you've actually met her. Oh, love me some fake
The
news.
second half of the article is about pandemonium and its design. A lot of words like incandescent and revolutionary.
Okay, this
are
might actually
sprinkled
be useful.
throughout.
This might actually be useful helping Klossner with his speech.
There's a quote by the man himself about the need to ignore distractions in pursuit of one's art. Classy. Interesting. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, that might actually be useful with Klossner.
Are you enjoying the music? Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
They can play anything from Wolle to Toscanini. They're worth every penny. But I get them for free. Their brother owes me.
Alright, bar door.
This looks like the door to the stock room at the back of the bar. There's almost certainly heavy foot traffic from the staff. So if I want a drink on the house, I suppose I'll have to get creative.
Knock, knock.
I snatch a half-empty bottle of an aggressively mid-shelf wine from the
Aggressively
nearest empty
mid-shelf
table
wine.
and strut up to the door with all the swagger of a peacock on parade. The barback answers the door, squinting at me with annoyance. Guess he's not used to dealing directly with customers, which makes this the perfect time to lean on him.
Nice. Yes. This is a great way to get what you want. It's to lean on the person who's not used to dealing with customers like that.
What the hell is this? Do you really think the Duke is going to drink this swill?
The Duke?
The Duke?
The Duke of Old York is
Duke
on
of Old
this
York.
cruise.
Ah.
We ordered top shelf, and if this is it, you can bet his lordship won't be booking with you the next time he crosses the pond. The barback ruffles his hair nervously, shuffling through a few bottles before emerging with an elegant black bottle covered at the top with burnished gold foil, hugging the neck like a tuxedo collar.
Here, on the house. Please convey our apologies to his lordship.
Excellent. All right, so I think we've seen everything there is to see. So let's move it on Klossner here.
Friends and colleagues.
Softly, I approach Anton Klossner, the architect.
Criminal hooligans and
Near his feet,
All right.
I notice a worn but I just
Take a
take
seat.
my seat when Marm and her entourage step out in front of a waiting audience.
Good evening, my friends. I've enjoyed a fine life in the greatest city in the world. I enjoy the rule of more than 100 islands, but I've always had a special spot in my heart for Klein Deutschland.
Why though?
In those days, my youth was my armor. I took a pack of girls from my orphanage, and together we formed what would one day become my
The Metkin.
beloved dolls. The Mädchen would never be hungry again. In the course of my business, I have made firm friends with people of all walks of life.
That is Killmeyer.
Let's all give a hand to one of those friends.
Oh,
Mr.
he must be
Killmeyer,
hating this.
Honorary citizen of the barony.
Oh, he must be hating
The
this.
crowd's attention moves to Killmeyer, who is sprawled out over a couch in one corner of the audience. He raises his champagne flute sourly, knowing the light won't move until he responds.
Oh. Better raise your champagne flute or you'll end up on the ball wall.
For a heartbeat, Killmeyer and I make eye contact. Should I play it smooth, or tweak his nose to remind him of our deal?
Think he'll give us a discount if we flirt with him?
I can't help myself from shooting Killmeyer a flirty wink. He spits out a mouthful of his champagne onto his trousers with a surprise.
I swear that
I
never
love
happens.
this job sometimes.
I swear that never happens.
Now, don't worry yourself, my good friend. You no longer have to forge your path alone. Look!
Surrounded by waves of cheering, I try to keep my mind on the job and on watching Klossner.
I
but
think
I
he
can't
will
help
remember that.
myself.
Oh, I think he
The
will.
applause dies down abruptly.
Like I said, I'm kind of
as
hoping maybe we
everyone
get a
follows
discount.
Marm's eyeline.
Behold, my friends. Behold the future.
Shit, is she gonna absorb Klein Deutschland? Yep, looks like it. Fuck. Well, that really sucks.
I see Killmeyer's island glowing brightly. My stomach drops. The island looms ever larger, coming towards us. Ponderous, inevitable. I want a better look, but it's too far off. One of the guests at my table has a pair of opera glasses hanging halfway out of her purse. They're not much, but they might be enough to give me a clearer look at the approaching island.
Yeah. let's
Between
give
the
it a shot.
approaching island and Marm's presence, it should be child's play to cover the opera glasses with a napkin and deposit them into my lap without being spotted.
Should be child's play.
I move my arms as if stretching my back to reach the glasses, but accidentally jog a passing server, causing him to spill on my neighbor and drop his tray in a loud clatter. Killmeyer clutches his champagne flute so hard I expect it to shatter like the bits of foundation crumbling loose from the island. A long silence descends, followed by a smattering wave of applause.
Friends, bear witness. We will usher in this marvelous land of tomorrow with the designs of the one and only Anton Klossner, designer of Pandemonium and countless other works.
Yeah, I think Killmeyer's gonna remember the whole absorbing his island a lot more than me fucking with him.
Klossner stands halfway up from his seat, his forehead dripping with sweat, thick and pungent with fear. He favors the crowd with an airy wave, but he walks like a man about to face a firing squad.
Yes, thank you, Marm. We plan to remake Klein Deutschland with new marvels, in the spirit of our previous works.
Klossner seems drunk on his own brilliance. The applause dies down. Carefully, I circle around to where he was sitting. All eyes are glued to either the stage or the new Dreamland annex. I sidle over to the architect's abandoned bag and dive inside with both hands and sift through loose papers, pens, small bottles, but there are no blueprints in the bag. None at all.
Did he maybe drop them off wherever they're making the cake?
Frantically, I dig deeper. I find schematics for some kind of AETHER device. I'd need Nellie to make sense of these. There are no plans here, but they have to be here. They have to, or this is all for nothing.
So yeah, they're probably with whoever's making the cake, right?
I'm starting to panic when a loud whisper startles me in the middle of my search.
Say, what are you up to under the table there, little lady? Did you lose an earring?
Yeah.
I'm going to vomit. I'm airsick. It sounds fishy even to my own ears. Luckily, this stiff's had a few.
Oh my. Just stay there, lady. I'll go find a guy with a bucket
Go
or something.
find a guy with a bucket or something.
The partygoer scurries off, not wanting his suit ruined. Even so, I've been made. I get up as soon as his back's turned and glide away as inconspicuously as possible.
Thank you, Anton, for your exciting and thorough presentation. If any of you care to discuss business with Mr. Klossner, do visit him at his table. Otherwise, please enjoy yourselves.
The venue is buffeted with laughter and applause as Mon leaves the stage. The band strikes up again, and soon, adventurous couples begin to dance.
This is a problem. Your up here is
I
much
need to find
thinner, so altitude
Sophie
sickness is a
now.
concern. You know, fair, fair. Gaming table 1.
So, how did your pitch go? Did Klossner bite?
He listened just long enough to laugh in my face once he found out who I'm working for. The bastard. My boss is gonna have my head if I can't get Klossner on the payroll.
Alright.
I hear several studios in Glenmont are racing to produce a picture about the Days of Blood. I wonder how Vincenzo will react.
You know, I had the most charming dish the other day while I was out with Rodney.
Oh,
I've
Rodney.
never seen the like. Apparently, Burroughs-style street food is all the rage these days.
Oh, taking my opinion, presenting it your own.
Ah, my girls, heaven knows I love them like my own daughters. And what kind of mother would I be if I didn't teach them how to get along in this hard world?
Shit, that is rough.
I don't have more time to talk down to you, so let me be perfectly clear. Even if you had all the money in the uppers, you couldn't afford my services.
Wow.
Your project is pedestrian, uninspired, and unworthy of even a sliver of my attention.
Damn!
Evening, but frankly,
Holy
I don't
shit.
care how your evening goes.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
There you are. Did you find the package?
No dice, Soph. No prints. No sign of them anywhere. You swore he would have them. What the hell happened?
Giovanna, I'm telling you. I heard Klossner and Marm talking about the replica cake just before. I know he
Girl
has
made
them.
sure you were
must have
well
missed
done,
something.
yes. Beyond well done, fucking carbon.
I practically disemboweled that satchel. You said this guy never leaves his house. If we don't get the blueprints tonight, we're sunk. Could he have stashed them somewhere else?
Yeah, they're, like I said, they're probably in the kitchen where they're making the cake, right?
Suppose it's possible, but I can't say for sure. Marm would know, but she's busy being the life of the party.
In that case, we'll have to go to the horse's mouth. Can you get Klossner alone?
I'm supposed to be watching Marm's back, so that's not the right play. Maybe I can set him up. He's the nervous type. Frazzle him and he'll go off by himself somewhere. I'll need your help to make it work. Find me someone I can tear into. I'm going to make a scene so big that Klossner won't be able to handle it.
What the hell is Killmeyer
While we're
doing
at
here?
it,
Yeah.
what's Killmeyer doing here anyway? I'm surprised he bothered to show, seeing as how Marm cut him off at the
I
knees.
mean, he probably can't decline an invitation like this.
It's tradition to keep the old Baron around when someone gets annexed. Trust me, even if Killmeyer hates Marm like poison, he'll want to stay on our good side. Still, you want to be a good pick for our little plan. Marm's watching him like a hawk to see if he falls out of line, which, let's face it, he probably will. Besides, he has a reputation as lousy company.
Alright, what do you intend to do?
You're not going to fit some poor chump for a Chicago overcoat, are you?
Gia, we might be a lawless bunch up here, but give me a little credit.
Chicago overcoat? Like a straitjacket? Ask Sophie why she doesn't
Is this
call Klossner
really
away.
necessary, Soph? Can't you just ask him to meet you somewhere out of the way?
Nope.
We have the same employer, but he doesn't work for me. If I ask him to meet here, someone will find out and I'll have to answer for it. It wouldn't look right. Trust me, this is the right play.
Alright, find a target.
Okay, you've convinced me. Who's our pigeon?
Hopefully it's this dick bag in front here.
Find someone whose inconvenience won't keep you up at night. Look around. It won't take long to find someone obnoxious or gauche or about to step into trouble with Marm.
Find Sophie a target. Yeah, you're pretty obnoxious.
I had the most charming dish the other day while I was out with Rodney.
I guess not. Alright, yeah, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing putting this fucker right in front of us.
Yes. Papa's gonna buy a new pair of alligator shoes. Why don't you just save time and hand your money over now, you crumb bums?
I roll the sweet champagne over my taste buds as the loudmouth uses both hands to gather the pot. The dealer pauses before dealing again. The loudmouth wins
Grease
again,
monkey check.
with less
Interesting.
grace than before.
Look for tricks. Beautiful.
I stare at the player's hands and wait. In the blink of an eye, I see a card appear in his hand. I didn't catch a flick of the wrist or any of the other classic signs. Something shifty's going on here. I keep my ears peeled as another hand comes out. This time I hear a slight brushing of metal on cloth, and I instantly know his racket.
Aha!
Yep, there it is.
Wire
A
sticking
wire
out from his
sticking
pant
out
leg.
from his pant leg. Nobody's going to miss a cheater at a gaming table, least of all Sophie. Looks like I've found a sacrificial lamb.
Perfect. Thank you, game. Thank you for giving me the chance to fuck this guy's life up. At least you didn't put that smug bastard right in my face for no reason.
So, how did your pitch go? Did Kloss...
You listen just
This
long
hasn't changed.
At the bar, I spy a well-dressed boar waving around a hefty bottle of booze. He's red in the face and 3 sheets to
That
the wind,
female loudmouth
and
be
trying
lame
to
for the
make
game.
time with a powerfully uninterested young
Nice.
lady.
Go on, doll face. This is Primo
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
yep.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, you're going on the wall.
Enjoy it.
You're going on the
Particularly when
wall.
you take a snort.
That's very generous of you.
You're going on the wall.
Have a nice night, okay?
Oh, come on. This isn't just regular old liquor store brandy, see? They just don't make a batch of this once every 10, 15 years. What do you say?
Oh, look. She looks like someone who knows from good booze. Say, what do you like?
Something non-alcoholic whiskey or pricey stuff or nothing.
I only drink the top shelf article. If it's not the best, it's not for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, an aficionado. It sounds to me like you'd get a lot more out of this brandy.
Oh, hey, wait. Just give me a...
No, I insist. A drink of such singular quality should go to someone who really knows how to appreciate it. Ta-ta!
Wait a minute, come
Smooth.
back.
Hey,
Just
we even
saying.
got the liquor.
Now, why'd you have to go and do that? I'm telling you, she was just about to crack.
She was just about to crack something.
Right.
Right.
Sophie was right. It didn't take me long at all to find someone I could hang out to dry without feeling a bit bad about it. I leg it before I start to look good to this creep. A group of ladies speak in loud whispers
sounds too
about all the
familiar,
goings
yeah?
on. I peg them as a gaggle of gossips, trading information to get ahead, to get out from behind, or just for the fun of it.
And if that was his
Oh.
wife, I've got a bridge to sell you. Excuse me. Do I know
That is
you?
an outfit. Wow.
I'm Fiorella. Sorry, I wasn't aware this was a private table.
Very funny. But unless you've got something juicy to share, you might want to
That's
move
the one I
along.
put to dry.
This seat's for talkers.
Fashion or tech novelties?
All
for
right.
technology.
I've got a line on some crazy scientific innovations I picked up from some friends from the Heights. They've got gadgets in development there like you've never dreamed.
Is that so? Let's hear about some of these marvelous developments.
I rack my brains to remember some of the scientific mumbo-jumbo Nellie's always
You
spouting.
could tell her about the improved orange kit that actually cured the wasting.
Keep a lid on it, but Mariner and his group at Olympus Park just finished a prototype for a new kind of airship. They claim a flight time of 12 hours from New York to
12
London.
hours from New York to London.
12 hours? Is that even possible? We really do live in an age of wonder. Come, have a seat. Tell us more. How delightful! Come, sit down, have a drink. We have much to discuss.
I clench my jaw and sit through a seemingly endless stream of pap. Who's cheating on their taxes? Who's sleeping with whose husband? After what feels like hours,
this is
something
important stuff for
interesting
Gia to
crops
know.
up.
Marm certainly knows how to throw a first-class shindig. In fact, one wonders how she's able to take care of business and still find time to plan such grand parties year after year.
That's dumb.
You might want to keep your
Yes,
voice
you
down.
really might want to keep your voice down. These outfits are amazing, though. Well done.
Will there even be a next year? A little bird told me that Marm had another health scare. Did you see how Miss
You need to
Sulzer
shut
had
the
to
fuck
help her
up.
the
You need to
stairs
shut
from
the fuck
stage?
up. Like, I need to get out of here. I need to be nowhere near you when someone overhears you.
So, have you seen that new Apollo Diamond feature? No? Maybe we should go see it right now. What do you think?
Say, what did you all think of that speech that Klossner fellow gave? He seems like a fascinating gent.
He might be brilliant, but he's terrible company and has no civility whatsoever. He called my uncle a caveman and told him to go pick fleas off his
Hell
wife.
yeah.
I practically fainted. I shouldn't say this, but I saw someone put the frighteners on him earlier. Klossner was trying his luck at blackjack, and a sharp-dressed man approached him. That gas-bag architect turned white as a sheet and as good as ran away to cower behind Mom's entourage. I laughed so hard I nearly started to hiccup.
Just between us, I can see you've got your thumb on the pulse of this party. Anything interesting happen here tonight?
I mean, other than the Spritzen house getting
I saw
absorbed.
Councilman Jacobs making time with his campaign manager's daughter behind the kitchen. Let's see. What else? Oh, stay away from the poker table with the red and black felt.
Oh? Why is that?
Oh, we already know.
Apparently, a young man at that table has been raking in quite a bit tonight. Mrs. Johnson says he looks just like Tommy Bonneville, a notorious swindler. But I wouldn't know. I don't read crime rags.
Those doughs are something else, aren't they?
Have you heard the latest dish? Alice is making time with, get this, Apollo Diamond himself. Can you believe
They
it?
were seen at the same party.
Screen star?
They were seen at
Paired
the
with
same
a
party.
notorious criminal? What is this world coming to?
Think I've raked enough muck for tonight with you lot. Thanks for letting me cool my heels.
Come back when you've got more muck, as you put it. You know, on occasion, these rougher nouveau rich can provide some benefit to society.
On occasion.
The gossip's indelicate remarks about Marm's health are all the reason I need to point her out to Sophie.
Alright, so we have some choices.
So, Gia, did you find me a fall guy?
Found a cheater, found a nuisance, found a malicious gossip. We'll take the cheater
Sophie,
down.
the guy at the card table. Spied him using a Keplinger holdout.
My. Fearless flyer. Let's make an example of him, shall we? Right. I'll get to work on our mark. Why don't you kick back for now? Get a little rest. Take in the show. Just keep a close eye on Klossner. We don't want to lose track of him.
Yes, punish that smug
Sophie
fucker.
turns away, and in a blink, she's checked her hair, touched up her makeup, and adjusted her skirt. I can't tell if she's enjoying herself or just showing off. Maybe both. The card sharp keeps a boyish grin on his face, radiating a pure innocence. Sophie's hand shoots out like a piston, clearly exposing the rod and cable of the Keplinger's holdout running up his sleeve. In no time at all, his hands have been bound and he is deposited by the goons onto a small platform attached to a pulley, hung high above the
They're not going to throw him off, are they?
Attention! Please allow me to introduce tonight's entertainment. This is Tommy Bonneville. You might recognize him from his winning streak at the poker tables. Say hello, Tommy.
Say hello, Tommy.
Hi, folks.
Splendid. Since Mr. Cheat enjoys games of chance, he will play a very special game. Based on one of Marm's
Holy
favorites.
shit. Yes, I do need
Russian
popcorn.
roulette.
I wonder if they're actually going to drop him. Wonder if they're actually going to drop him if he loses. It's probably enough just to scare the shit out of him, right?
The pulley just behind me is paramount to the game. Regard this platform upon which
and a
our
Coke,
contestant stands. Regard these two ropes.
Maybe some licorice.
One rope is unattached, and cutting it will have no effect. The other will release the platform when cut. Here's where you come in, friends. You, the audience, will choose which rope I cut. Left or right. One will ensure our contestant's safety. The other helps our friend enjoy the night air.
The crowd is dense, so it's hard to gauge individual reactions. But not Marm.
She loves this shit.
Maternal pride. Figures.
So what will it be, folks? Left or right?
Left.
Right.
All of a sudden, I'm glad I didn't pick some random sap for this punishment. One of Marm's goons walks forward and hands
we just
Sophie a
have
polished
scimitars.
scimitar.
We've done this before. We've done this before.
Sophie takes the weapon in her left hand, blade facing towards the night sky. Theatrically, Sophie plucks a single hair from the contestant's head to test the sword's sharpness. Sophie's really playing to the crowd. They're eating it up.
What do we think? Left or right? Left or right? I think left is always right. So let's go left rope.
Left! My voice rings out, blending with the audience's. Sophie waits just long enough to play the crowd, then turns to the left and slashes the rope with no more hesitation than I would use to swat a fly. I see the blade part the rope, hear the line giving way. I see the contestant's mouth distend.
Damn!
Horror.
Holy shit!
Scream ripping forth. Sophie's grin is broad enough that I can see every one of her front teeth, shining like cut ice. She's having
There's
a
probably
great
something
time.
to catch him down there, right? I feel like Sophie wouldn't just straight up kill a dude.
The platform plummets. By 10 feet, no more. With a pop and a bounce, the platform springs back up, the contestant sprawled out across its spare surface. The cheat lays prostrate, his hands folded. From the low drone of his voice, I can tell that he is praying. Tears splash from his cheeks.
Darling, shh. Relax. We were just having a little fun. Of course we wouldn't ruin such a lovely evening with an execution.
Holy shit.
Thanks for being such a good sport. Folks, let's give our contestant a great big hand.
Now, take him out back and put the boots to a medium style.
Wild cheers deafen me as the crowd voices their approval of the stunt. With surprising care, the audience members take the contestant into their waiting hands. In the meantime, Marm and her escort have made their way to where Sophie still stands by the swinging platform.
Sophie, Sophie, my beautiful, brilliant Haitian. Just look at those smiling faces. Now, let me take care of you for a spell. Clyde, Giuseppe, bring my good girl here a warm drink and a chair.
Thank you, Marm. You know what's best. Like always.
That's amazing.
I've just sprawled in my seat with a plate of hors d'oeuvres when I spy Klossner pushing through a crowd of revelers. Now's my chance. I cram a canapé into my mouth and stride across the lawn.
Alright, so we need to scare the shit out of
Klossner's
Klossner,
here,
right?
relaxing in a comfy chair. He's writing in a large, leather-covered notebook and humming quietly. He looks almost serene. The pool is completely full and spotlessly clean. It must have cost an arm and a leg to maintain this area. Eli Tillinghast is probably spinning in his grave.
Why Eli? Exercise equipment.
Barbells, ropes, even a gyro wheel have been set in one corner as a sort of exercise center. The does probably work out here while Marm relaxes with a drink.
Take a barbell.
I take hold of one of the smaller weights. The wrapped grip is perfectly sized to my hand.
One barbell. Heavy but portable. Uh-huh. So we have 2 ether gizmos to give to Nellie when we get back.
Watching from the entrance, I catch a rare glimpse of Anton Klossner at rest, alone with his thoughts. He looks up and murmurs to himself constantly, in fits and starts. He pauses to write in his notebook, then taps his pen once against his teeth before
Never know
writing
what it was
in a
for
heavy
unless you
hand,
knock him out.
as if he's chopping copy.
Okay.
The pen scratches are
That
audible
makes
from
sense.
here. Mr. Klossner, are you not enjoying the party?
Who's that? Oh, it's just
Oh, it's just a floozy.
What do you want? Please leave me be.
I'm sorry, Mr. Klossner. Anton, if I may. That was rude of me. My name is Fiorella. I'm an investor. Nobody special, really. I just wanted the chance to talk to you about your work.
Do not think this is the right approach.
Just another little fish looking to make herself into a shark, growing fat on the chum of my designs. Can't you see I have no interest? I have more money than I can ever spend.
You misunderstand me, Anton. I'm not here as an investor. I'm here because I'm a great admirer of your work. I had hoped to tell you how much you've inspired me.
Yeah, this might be a better angle.
Oh, an admirer.
Compliment his use of extravagance or compliment his focus on structural integrity. I feel like this is probably more likely to he's more likely to take this as a compliment.
Your designs are not only beautiful, but practical, built to last. I'd be willing to bet that, barring disaster, your buildings will still stand just as firm in 500 years' time.
Of course they're built well. You think I'd lend my name to just any ramshackle hut, disposed to blow away like so much straw? Stick to investment. You bore me. If you'll excuse me.
Okay, I admit it. The truth is, I don't know how to express how I feel about it, but I can't stop thinking about Pandemonium. I remember first stepping into Pandemonium. I was overwhelmed. I had stepped into a perfect corner of a perfect world. The facade, the art, the lighting.
Yeah, this might
everything
work.
felt
This might work.
significant.
An honest answer. I have the same feeling. My life is a struggle to surpass that work.
But how did you come up with it in the first place? I've always wanted to know how it began. Will you ever publish your sketches or blueprints, or donate them to a museum?
Impossible. I can never share the blueprints for Pandemonium because they no longer exist, except in my head.
Shit!
Marm had the physical plans destroyed. Recently, in fact.
I see.
Just like that, all our plans are flushed down the john. I've got to pivot somehow to get the information out of Klossner while he's here in the flesh.
Alright, so what do we need to know? We need to know of, like, a route to the vault, right?
I see. How are you finishing the rebuild without the blueprints? That must be quite a challenge.
The answer, my dear, is patience. It took time, care, and my direct supervision. Mom was in touch with me constantly, but why are you so interested in the blueprints?
Klossner's eyes slide off my face to the door beyond. I have to act fast.
I feel like he's a little bitch. Intimidating him is probably gonna work better.
I'm sick of indulging this Abercrombie's ego. I look over my shoulder, then I draw my gun, smooth as water, and jam it into his ribs. I can feel my teeth bare in a hideous grin. So, the blueprints are in your head? Let's see them. Or I'll go looking for them myself.
Damn, no witnesses exactly.
My dear, you're very much mistaken if you think that's the first gun I've ever faced. Put it down this instant.
I withdraw the gun, but only so it's more telling when I stick the barrel up under his jaw. You're not listening, Buster. Blueprints, now. Or you'll be chasing your head down Main Street. I can't lay the cheerful murderous act on Klossner like Sophie with the show on the platform, but the loaded gun lends an authenticity all its own. His defiant face crumbles into
From the
terror.
moment I saw you, I knew you was a bitch.
Hands shaking, Klossner pens in more details on the Pandemonium sketch. It's not anywhere close to perfect. After a couple of minutes, he hangs it up and pushes the sketch toward me. This just won't do, Mr. Klossner. Where's the rest of it? I know you didn't build Pandemonium with this as a blueprint.
Young lady, I've had several glasses of liquor and champagne, and you're forcing me to work at gunpoint. This is the best you're going to get, so take it or shoot me.
Threaten to use brandy bottle or threaten with barbell? Yeah, we'll use the
I
barbell.
heft the barbell I lifted from the exercise area. His eyes widen. Oof, this thing is heavy. I can barely hold it up. I stand and hold the barbell up in the air over his right knee.
Not the
His
knee!
lips as a beat of sweat runs down the side of his
Oh,
nose.
barbell to the patella. Fuck
Heavens! Give me this sketch. I'll do as you ask. Just keep that thing away from me.
Keep that thing away from me. I don't want to go to the gym.
Klossner takes a deep breath to master himself, then starts sketching. He's slick with perspiration like he's just run a marathon, but his hand is rock steady.
There you are, you evil woman. Happy now?
Quite so.
Not just yet, Herr Klossner. I know you've got more in that head than what you're showing me here.
Please. I've already shown you more than I'm allowed. If it's any more detailed, she'll know it was me. You may have the gun, but we're both dead if you force me.
Downplay Marm.
Marm's not much longer for this world, Klossner. And she's also not standing here with a gun pointed at your guts. Worry about me.
Is that a fact? Last year, Marm's chef served her an overdone steak. They found him upside down in a pile of manure.
Woo.
My ears catch the resonant note of the docking horn. It's time to go. Klossner and I stare at each other. He's not sure what to think. Okay, Klossner, you've done your part. Take off. If you want to enjoy your golden years, you'll keep your trap shut and forget you ever met me.
Use the top shelf liquor, but this is when I used it to bribe him. Here, I assume you threatened to shove frown on him. Gotcha.
I have to ask.
Drown him with it.
Do you really think he'll get away with this?
Oh, yes.
I hold up the sketch, done over in his own hand. The work bears his signature style so strongly, it might as well be a signed confession. My insurance policy is right here, Klossner. One peep from you and this goes directly to Marm. How do you think she'll deal with your indiscretions?
This is why I never leave the house. This is why I hate parties. I can't wait to return to my studio and lock all the doors and windows. Maybe have
Real.
myself bricked in while I'm at it.
Real. Big relate.
I should have left just after that sick game with that Lecher.
Oh. It was the card player, not the Lecher. But anyways, yes. Big real, Klossner. I feel kind of bad for doing this to you now.
I'm already walking away. I fight to keep a triumphant, evil grin off my face, with only partial success. I don't have to like how I got it done, but I got it done.
Hell yes. Let's see what the streets have in store. Haha. Alright, so let's head to Fogger's Pike. Let's secure the getaway.
I'm waiting for a green dot at a stop when the radio hisses in my ear.
Drop what you're doing. I have a job for you.
You have a direct line to me, Apollo?
Hang on a sec. What's going on? The light changes. While I cut a line towards the side of the road, distant voices buzz through radio static like a kicked hive.
There's been a leak. We need to plug it quick. Otherwise you, me, and all the rest are in the air. Someone's gotten into our Dreamland network. They went fishing for info and hooked one of our people. Get yourself over to the island and stop the sale.
Aha, okay.
How exactly? I'm not a spy.
You know what they say, sweetheart. Beggars can't be choosers. You're the one closest there, and you know how to take care of problems.
Alright, who do you think it is? Yeah.
Would it matter if it was?
Maybe, but I sure hope not. How'd they get into your network?
Broke into all our Dreamland drop boxes with a note. Payment for intel, Coney Island, wear a red scarf, limited offer, fill in the rest.
I see. Alright.
Listen, Hollywood. I'll look into this, but I'm not your attack dog.
Sure, loud and clear. Just remember, if we swing, you'll be keeping us company. Now get going. The meet's at 12. Look for someone in a red scarf. Deal with them however you do, then meet us at the shop between the golden flowers.
Shop between the golden flowers. Okay. Oh, it's Coney Island! Legit! Nice! Nobody doesn't like Coney Island. That's not their official motto, but it's the truth. Hell yeah.
As I round the corner, a murky haze hangs in the air. Up ahead, there's a disabled vehicle hovering above the tarmac. A befuddled man in a soot-stained suit looks up from his perch over the open hood and flags me
This is
down.
not good.
Please, you've got to help me get off the road. If Mom's thugs find me blocking a public street, they'll impound the car. And I've already got an outstanding debt with the house. I'll never get it out.
You look dangerous. Ooh, just barely.
I size the poor guy up as best I can. I check out his hands. No calluses on his knuckles. No concealed gun spoiling the line of his suit. He's just a schmuck who needs help.
Alright, push the car off
Out of the
road.
way. I'm going to push it clear. I put my car in gear and float slowly up to his front bumper. There is a thud, followed by a scrape as my bumper grinds against his. In just a few seconds, his car is at the side of the road. No worse than a bad parallel park.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
Don't mention it. And you might want to find a new hobby before you get any deeper in the hole tomorrow.
Well, that was an interesting one. I feel like it could have gone a lot worse.
I round the corner and find myself in the mother of all traffic jams. I strain my neck to see what's causing the gridlock, and spot a
this
number
again.
of Marm's finest have cordoned
This
off the road
again.
ahead.
Wait, are we actually fighting them? Oh, we are actually.
I
Oh.
breathe out slowly to steady myself. I'm not carrying anything explicitly illegal, but there's enough heat around me right now that just getting recognized could be trouble.
Yeah, driving the Hippodrome Racer is probably not the smartest thing,
The
now that
car
I
in
think
front
about
of
it.
me floats past the barricades, and I idle forward slowly, making an effort not to look jumpy.
Pray they don't notice, yeah.
Evening, ma'am. If you don't mind my asking, what is this about?
Routine crowd control. A lot of money out on these streets tonight. Mom thinks trouble's bad for business, so she sent us out to make sure nobody gets any ideas.
Yeah, that's commerce.
Never can be too careful. Glad you're out here making sure everything's on the up and up.
Glad you think so. Means this won't be any more unpleasant than it has to be. Open your trunk so I can take a quick look and send you on your way.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything bad in the trunk.
Do what you've got to do. I've got nothing to hide. I pop the trunk and wait for Marm's finest to finish looking to her satisfaction. After a brief search, she waves me past, and I'm back underway.
Not a problem.
We're adrift in a sea of fog. An opera of hazy shapes and ghostly light flit across a dark backdrop, accompanied by a tinny orchestra. The bell tolls. Someone beside me squeals as the curtain of fog pulls back. Coney Island, island of a million lights, never-ending thrills, and one red-scarfed traitor. We got a lot of ground to cover before noon. If we want any chance of hitting everything before then, we'll split the search.
Looks like it's like 8 p.m.
Then I'll pay the local does a quick visit. Pearls to be avoided, but Ellen and Penny won't worry themselves over a question or two.
I'm walking through a stained kaleidoscope. Peals of delight rattle past me while golden lights reveal fantastical sights with every twist of movement. But the lenses are ringed in shadow, slicking my palms with every skitter. Soft footsteps stalk mine.
Excuse me, miss, are you alone?
Is that a problem?
No, miss. Passing on a warning. Have fun, but mind your purse and watch your step. All the weirdos and pickpockets come out in this weather. Solar visitors are easy targets.
Thanks, I'll keep an eye out. By the way, I'm meeting a friend. You see anyone with a red scarf go by?
No, sorry.
Fair enough.
11 chimes ring through the fog, warning me to hurry. Tightening my coat, I thank her for the warning, and venture off to find Red Scarf.
Have you seen this girl? She's my daughter. Oh, for goodness sake. Excuse me, please. This is my daughter. Have you seen her? Anything, please.
How long ago did she go missing?
So too. Excuse me, miss. Have you seen this girl? She's my daughter.
Trembling hands, cracked and bloodied by harsh cold, thrust a poster towards me. A melancholic girl stares up, unblinking like a corpse at an open casket. Your daughter. Tell me about her. The woman's parched of hope. The question's an empty glass with only a few drops of hope at the bottom, but she holds it to her lips and waits.
Rosie, that's her name. 16. Lovely, wavy hair and green eyes. Always has her head in the clouds.
She would have gone
She's
nuts
not
for
a bad
Coney,
kid.
right?
She
I
never
don't think
gave
she
me
is,
anything to worry about
unfortunately.
until recently.
Until what, exactly?
Nothing. Just nothing. She's overreacting, that's all.
No, did she run off with her boyfriend?
Actually, I'm looking for someone too. Seen anyone in a red scarf?
Have I seen a... No, I haven't seen a red scarf.
Fair enough.
Sorry, no. How long's she been missing?
Weeks. I tracked her down here, thanks to a detective. But that no-good rat kisser took my money and then told me to get
Think she ran off with one of the freaks in the freak show? I hope
She
so.
points, but her eyes drop like a lost pachinko marble to my feet, leaving only a curled, hopeless finger to highlight a man in a white coat across the park.
He's gotta know something. Mr. Harry's been here all day. She kind of just disappeared again.
The detective barely looks like he knows how to cure a hangover, let alone how to find a missing kid. But if he's been here all day, maybe he knows about Red Scarf.
Alright. Dreamland Doe, Carney.
A beacon of light and an ominous reminder that
Noon,
noon's creeping closer.
Noon. Does not look like noon. Alright. Show me the private dick.
What do you want?
Oh, wow.
Are you hear about the thing with the... Nope. Never mind.
You're not one of mine.
Mr. Harry, right? Heard about you from the woman over there.
Criminy, that... Did she put you up to this? Lady, if I'd known she was persistent as a bad neck crick, I never would have taken the job.
Hey, why'd you give up on the
The
job?
way she tells it, you took her money and skipped out.
Hey, watch the slander. I worked my ass off looking for her, kid. But the lady's running out of funds. She barely got enough left for half an hour, so I spared us both and cut the cord. So unless you got other biz, beat it.
I'm looking for someone in a red scarf. Sound familiar? Through the haze of poor choices and trite,
Poor choices and trite, pulpy
it
cliches.
gives me a
You're
spark
one to
of
talk,
clarity.
Gia.
If there's one thing Dreamlanders know, it's an opportunity.
Maybe we can work something out. That lady won't stop hounding me. I say no leads, she asks check again. I say she's only got enough for half an hour, she says she'll pay anyway. So get her off my back. Do that, and the info's all yours.
I mean, it's bad for your rep. Nope.
You even a professional? Or you just like scamming desperate folks out of their savings?
What did you say? I got a license, clients, an office. And I'll bet you that's more than what you got.
Yeah, you're looking real busy.
Hey, screw you! You want to know how many hours I've sunk into this? That's time I could have spent on something more than getting hopes up.
True, it's true.
You know my price. You want that info? You know what you gotta do.
Alright.
It's a thankless job for pennies and a sob story. Can't say I'd take it either. I ignored the twist in my gut and approached the woman.
I saw you talking to Mr. Harry. Did he say anything about Rosie?
Look, you want my opinion? You're better off asking anyone else for help. Ripping off the bandage stings, even when you're the ripper. Her mouth twists and tears prick her eyes, exposing the wound for all to see. She doesn't even bother to hide the bleed of hope as she leaves.
Thanks. She is better off, by the way.
Good for
Is she,
her.
though?
Now spill. What do you know about the red scarf?
I spotted a sneak in a red scarf earlier. Slight build, oversized
Oh
hat,
my
coat,
god.
shakier than a trimmer. Ran before I could get a closer
Okay,
look.
so they're being as obvious as all get out. We didn't need your help for
Don't
this.
know their business, and don't want to know. This fog's got no shortage of characters.
Excuse me, young lady.
Oh my
A moment
god.
of your time.
Oh my god, it's amateur hour.
I didn't need the doe's warning to be wary of weirdos. One look at the string holding up his aged beard flashes a caution sign. No thanks. Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested.
Oh, are you sure you're sure about that? I might have something you dearly want. Something about a red scarf?
The supposed old man slips me a boyish grin, dangling the answer to my search like a
misshapen
misshapen
hair.
hair. What do you know?
Shh, how do you think I heard? There's ears everywhere. Come along, we'll talk in my tower.
This sounds
The
legit.
old man hums.
Yeah,
and
let's go
leads me
be
up a
let's go be
winding
alone with
stairs,
this guy
2
in the
steps at
tower.
a time, into a fairy tale. Up the abandoned tower, above the fog and the lights, it's like we're floating. A memory floats of Mom telling me of wizards in the clouds as the old man stands tall along the ledge. With a flourish of his coat, he transforms before my eyes.
And I bet he's flashing us.
Ta-da!
Aha. I have no idea who you are.
Uh-huh. And who the hell are you supposed to be?
The King of Carnies, the Prince of Thieves, servant to the common folk. But you can just call me Sweetheart, Miss Snoop.
All right, sweetheart. You got me out here. And what does the King of the Carnies want with me?
Every king's gotta look after his people, and you've been bothering mine with questions. Usually I'd ask the operators to make your stay inconvenient, but you don't act like one of Marm's fixers. So what's a pretty lady want with someone in a red scarf? Looking for company on a miserable day?
No way we're telling him the truth.
Someone asked me to find them. Sweetheart breathes through his teeth.
The self-proclaimed king of the carnies paces back and forth along the ledge, head heavy in thought. On the third spin, he snaps his fingers.
I think you and I can help each other. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. I got in a fight with a beautiful doe over monthly dues. She said we were short. I said, count again. And before you know it, she's
took
got
his
my
shoes.
Shoes? What, she lose her heels?
I feel like taking someone's shoes is like the ultimate FU. Like, yeah, if you're collecting on a debt, take their shoes. It's just like, God, the disrespect.
Maybe she likes the look.
Yeah, maybe she is a foot fetishist.
Anyway, it was cute at first, but now I really need them back. She won't give them up to me, but maybe she'll open up to a fellow dulcet voice.
You're supposed to be a king. Can't you order your subject to hand the shoes back?
I don't think the does are his subjects.
Even a king has his limits. Mine just happens to be a stubborn doe who'd turn me down if I were king of Dreamland.
She must really have it out for you, huh?
I might have pushed it after 5 disguises. She'll forgive me eventually. They always do. But my feet can't wait.
I doubt you're the only one who's seen them. What's stopping me from going to someone else?
Well, nothing. But you won't get anything from the carnies.
Fair
they
enough,
won't
fair
say
enough.
nothing without my say-so.
How'd you become the king of the
crowned
carnies?
you king? Is there a carny pope around here somewhere I should be talking to?
He has the coolest hat.
Wouldn't you rather know how I became sweetheart? It started at the fire show. There was a fair-haired bird and a pack of louts. I enter from the right and...
Yeah, save it for your subjects. I'm not here to trade pet names with some puffed-up pretty boy.
Yeah, you tell him.
Ouch, Miss Snoop. You break all hearts that way? Or just the ones you like?
I'll think about it.
Until later.
Oh, sweetheart. Alright. Hi, Mr. Carney.
Hello. Interest you in a souvenir photo with my pal Jack? Only a nickel per snap.
Sorry, not here for any monkey business. I met your king earlier.
Sweetheart? How about this high, the Prince of Thieves himself?
Yeah, a real character, huh?
He's always been a little that, if you know
Little
what I
that.
mean. But the kid's all right. Handy with a broken fence or a doe.
Kind of sounds like he isn't.
Heard anything about a missing girl? Brown hair and green eyes. Her mom's looking for her.
Sorry, miss. Haven't seen a girl with brown hair anywhere.
Yeah, I kind of doubt that.
The boarded-up attraction doubles as a haunted house. The broken boards and darkened gaps offer no sign of life. So why are there dirty footprints on the sill? I wait for a lull in the crowd, push away a loose board, and vault inside.
Ooh, we just entered the junkie den,
Dust and
didn't we?
aged wood stifle my every breath, but I don't dare sneeze. I'm not alone. Amidst the shadows, something like a pale arm hangs around a corner. I wait for their move. 30 breaths pass.
Yeah, it's probably a prop, isn't
No
it?
movement. Not even a twitch. Slowly, I exhale and ankle around the corner. I give the mannequin's arm a pat and continue the search.
Narrow down search. Shit!
The attraction's a cluttered, dark mess. Anyone passing through wouldn't have much room to move. I find out firsthand when I trip into a wire. After a close call with a wooden sword, I cut my losses.
Bummer.
The boarded-up attraction doubles as a haunted house.
Well, that's unfortunate. Missing
A melancholic
posters.
young
Yeah, that's
woman
the
looks
girl.
back at me from the faded windows of her missing poster. Last seen at the park.
Hell's
The
Gate.
devil's arms spread, beckoning us entry into the jaws of hell to witness the fall of creation.
Let's go.
Hell might be on the nose, but what better place for a traitor to hide than with other wretches? I pay a woman wearing horns and go to take the devil up on his offer. The path takes us down, sloping into a slow spiral. Before we enter hell, we pass through paradise. The pastoral garden
I
is
think this is an
pleasant
actual
but
ride at
dull,
Coney Island, right?
accompanied by music to saw logs
I
by.
only know because I've seen the robot hell in Futurama. And
Then
it is
the
in
imp
Coney
creeps
Island.
into the garden and pulls the lever. The fields split open and throw us below. We scream, but no one hears us over
Are the Beastie Boys
cackles
down
and
here?
jazz music within the pit. The pit's ablaze, but Hell's residents are having the time of their lives. A man downs whiskey while a dame dances with a horned shadow. Tables overflow with waxy food.
I must say, I
and
think what's
tempting
playing here is the
sights
Radetzky
tease
March.
peaks from
You are
flapping
correct.
Walls. But something's out of place. What's a mundane room doing in the walls with fool's gold and empires? The trick isn't to watch the walls, but what's hiding around them. I hear the snick of fishing wires and pulleys and follow them to a rotating mirror. I step through the mirror and into an alcove. It's 2/3 closet, 1/3 living space. Modest comforts shunned aside for gizmos, props, and costumes. Worldly posters paper the walls while a packed bag with a one-way ticket sways on a hook. It's signed to Sweetheart. Not a cheap trip either. Would monthly dues be enough to pay for it? I run the numbers as I flip the mirror and return to Hell. I follow the path upwards and ascend back to Earth. As I catch my breath, I scan the crowds journeying in and out. No sign of Red Scarf.
Alright.
Hey, you know Sweetheart?
Me and everyone on Coney Island with a set of orbs. Don't tell me. Are you his latest fling? Did he sweep you off your feet and promise to take you to see the sights?
I just need his shoes back.
No, just doing him a favor. He asked me to get his shoes back.
Oh yeah? Did he tell you what he did to deserve
Oh,
it?
I'm sure he richly deserved it. I'm sure.
Something about the carnival being short on their dues.
No surprise the weasel left out some details. I only took his ugly shoes because he was handling the money when it disappeared. He can have them back when I get the cash.
So, he shorted you?
Mm-hmm. He said he's paid it all up and that some act of the universe must have spirited it away.
Think it's in the hell.
He couldn't even resist pretending to be the new accountant while he said it to my face.
Yeah, we could probably use Sophie,
You
right?
picked that up from one of your schools? Thought you does were supposed to have class.
Mm-hmm. And who you gonna tattle to, tourist?
Sophie.
Sophie, what do you think?
Occasionally. We does are meant to set an example, after all.
Sophie's presence comes up on us as suddenly as a wave crashing down on a pair of unfortunate souls.
Except those shoes are a little... gaudy. I couldn't imagine putting up such a fuss over them. Can you, Ellen?
No. Later.
Indeed. So why don't we take them off your hands? Think of it as a reminder. We're classy rogues, darling. And we use our name responsibly.
Also, can I get Sophie back in my party?
Though I walk away with Sweetheart's shoes in hand, my pride feels an inch shorter. Better hope this tip pays off.
Alright,
There you
sweetheart.
are. Any closer to retrieving my shoes?
So where you headed?
So, I was looking around Hell's Gate. Found a room with something interesting.
Now, hold on.
His smooth voice breaks into a yelp with my approach. He's caught along a ledge without wizardry or honeyed words to help him escape. You got in a tiff with the dough because the carnies were short on their dues? Where'd the money go,
Where did
sweetheart?
that money go, sweetheart?
In my shoes.
And I was supposed to be your mule.
I can explain.
Then talk fast.
Yes, you got me. I'm leaving. But it's not about the money. I've been the king of the carnies for a long time. And it's been nice, but when you look at a map, Dreamland's rather small. So, why not disappear? Leave the park one more mystery to fall in love with, funded by the Dreamland Does.
Fair enough. I sympathize.
Look, sweetheart, I get it. My Zio ran off to see the world too. If you want to do it on Marm's dime, it couldn't happen to a better person. I'll let this go, but I lay a calming hand on his shoulder, feeling the tense knots of his shoulders slowly unravel. I still need to know about the person in the red scarf.
Ah, heck. I can't say no to a pretty lady in need.
Nice, we get to keep the shoes and probably all the money in them.
All right. Carney Code says I can't name names, but I can tell you she's a sweetheart too. A bit naive, but who isn't at that age? She's trying to find herself, and I hope she does. You'll find her at the boardwalk. And Miss Snoop? Go easy on her.
This is the missing
She's
girl,
just a kid
isn't it?
in over her head.
Sounds like Apollo's leak. Better get over there. Thanks. I'll try.
Cool. So we get to keep his shoes. I assume there's some money in them, and that's why we would care to keep the shoes, but yeah. Or maybe we just have a fetish.
Step off the midway, and the world becomes grayer. Absent of rides, absent of crowds, absent of all light except a lone lamppost. The fog throws a gloomy veil over the boardwalk. The clock tower silently ticks in the distance.
You'll soon meet a familiar face.
15 minutes until the meet. I let the fog roll over me as I slip behind a wall, waiting for a spot of red.
Is this Nellie? This is Nellie, isn't it? Each clock tower, couple.
2 figures. The only red around one of their necks is a smear of lipstick. Their faces go even brighter when they notice me and make a getaway down the walk. The clock tower is a silent sentry overseeing the proceedings. I wonder if Red Scarf and their mysterious buyer are hanging on its next toll, too. Below the railing, waves dance along an artificial strip of sand without a trace of footsteps.
Oh, so there are waves.
Red Scarf's coming up that way.
So there are waves. Okay, so maybe there is some water for the beaches. All right, hello.
Footsteps approach.
This is Nellie.
Red
This is
wool
fucking Nellie,
paints a
isn't it?
splatter across
But
the
why?
white-gray cloud, leaving a crimson trail in her wake. It stops at the bench as she sits and waits. The bells start loud. We sit up, prepared to move, but we're alone. The bells fade and the air grows colder, but the buyer doesn't come. I go for the quick, cutting through the fog like a knife in the dark. Red Scarf barely has time for a warbled squeak before my iron's at her back. Shut up and listen. Unless you want me to paint the deck, you're going to tell me exactly what's going on with you and your buyer.
I don't know anything. Don't hurt me,
Okay, yes. You look familiar. Where are you from?
My finger leaps off the trigger. Rosie's vivid green eyes shut tight. A lost girl praying she was anywhere but at the end of my revolver.
Rosie, that's right.
Please don't shoot me. I'm a musician. Someone paid me to be here. They said, wear this scarf and sit here at noon, and I needed the money, so I...
Slow down. Easy breaths, all right? Let's move this elsewhere. I hear a click of a gun pressing an icy brand against the center of my back. My throat squeezes, caught in a vice as the muzzle propels me towards the bench.
Your work's done, Missy. Best you were on your way.
Survive.
The girl runs. Faced by an icy, scarred nightmare, I don't blame her. I'm frozen. A half step away from a bullet and a drop into Coney's waters. But the shot never comes. Why aren't... What do you want, creep?
Dead?
If you're looking for Nellie, she's not here.
Oh, the Reinhardt job's in other hands. I wanted to chat. Off the clock. Professional to professional.
A chat? You've got a gun on me. The pause is like standing foot over grave, teetering until he yanks me back with the snap of holstered iron. Dufresne takes a spot on the bench. A heartbeat later, he gestures to the open seat.
All right, I'll sit with you.
If Dufresne was going to shoot me, he would have done it already. I sit face to face with the scarred-up black hat. You set this all up.
You're sharp, aren't you?
So why the underground? Needed another job between terrorizing kids?
You think they're who this is about, smuggler?
Liquid metal flows off his smile. We might not be trading blows behind a windshield, but he's still a monster playing with his food.
Study him. Shit!
He's a patchwork of battle scars. From the missing ear tip to the jagged lines, it's clear he's had no shortage of scraps. Black ice stares back at me, followed by disappointment.
Still don't believe me, do you? That I came here to talk instead of tangle?
Honestly, Slim, I couldn't guess why. A file comes down on the bench. My heart nearly kicks through my ribs. My name, my history, my darkest deed, all spelled out with a few sheets of paper and Valentine's death photo.
The Underground's nothing special. Another ragtag posse aiming to change the world. Seen a dozen like 'em. Expect I'll see a dozen more.
Fair enough.
Only thing of note is their connection to you.
Really? Not Apollo Diamond or anything like that?
So you use them to get to me? Why? Dufresne frowns, gloved thumb rolling slow circles along the grain of the bench.
I don't usually encounter someone so often. Made me curious enough to start rooting around. Giovanna H-Shot Randazzo. Smuggler. Familiar to Astoria Bay and its info broker. Notable work includes the Wong package, the Peacock Gala, and others.
We didn't give him the Wong package.
The rest, well,
I'll give him the right package.
Best heard from the horse herself.
Yeah, listen to the horse. Alright, what do you get out of
Looks
this?
to me like you've done plenty of homework. What more are you expecting out of me?
Newspapers and third-party testimony only paint half the picture. And if you talk, I'll return the favor.
Fine, let's talk. You can start with who the hell
Not so fast. Let's talk terms. My past employers and their intentions for Dr. Reinhardt are off the table.
Okay.
You want answers, you gotta earn 'em. Question for a question. Oh, and my time's limited, so you best pick wisely.
How many questions do I get? A watcher above sounds off another solemn bell.
Until the next bell. Flip for first question?
All right, fine. Tails. The coin whistles through the air. It lands a perfect arch in the palm of his hand. Tails.
Okay.
My shoe itches. I might not know what Dufresne's planning, but I've got questions burning holes at the back of my mind, and not enough time to ask them all. The Underground had given me a job. There wasn't a leak, but they'd still expect something. But this was between me and Dufresne. I ask myself, if I leave something unanswered, which one?
If I leave something unanswered, which one? Alright. Why are you interested in me?
So, why are you so interested in me?
You've been a pebble in my shoe.
Feelings mutual, pal.
Expect we have more than a few in common. You're professional, don't like to lose. And you've got pride, even when saddled with a cause you don't believe in.
Definitely.
Uh-huh. You'd know all about me with your fancy ride and clothes.
This guy's gonna save us in the end, isn't he? He's gonna do the heel face turn. He's gonna save us in the end, I bet.
I know what it's like to grab the devil's hand to survive.
His glove picks at an exposed sliver, stripping away thin layer after thin layer, flick by flick.
Yeah, he probably has been horrifically
Used to be a barony man. A mistake happened. Got me cut off. Stings, don't it? To lose everything that way.
But you came back from it.
Mostly. I know I'm not getting into heaven. Not all of us can afford wings. Can you?
Fuck no.
One question down. Satisfied?
Good enough. So, tell me, what was worth chasing me all the way to Dreamland? He leans forward, arms resting on his thighs, body stretching like a shadow under the turn of the sun.
What were you before you became 8-Shot?
Why would you care?
Lot of stories about 8-Shot. These days, a lot less about Giovanna Randazzo.
Up-and-coming smuggler, right? Oh, interesting.
You used to have a tighter name for yourself, didn't you? And wherever Alfonso Randazzo went, Giovanna Randazzo was sure to follow. Think you were happier a sparrow in a flock than a hawk flying solo?
I think so.
The answer hurts, pressing on a still healing wound. I can still smell his cologne and the way he'd sweep me into his stories with a wave of his hand.
Always dream big, Principessa. Even when you fail, you still impress. How did she get out will make your name as powerful as how did she
Good point,
do it.
good point.
He wanted me to give him a run for his money. Had a pricey bottle set aside for the day I'd strike out on my own. We never got to open it.
You know what? You deserve the truth.
Yeah. Best damn years of my life. Had more than a good name. I had respect and a good crew. Used to feel like I could take on the whole world.
Must have been nice.
Surprised you'd think that.
There's worse ways to spend your better years. Shame they weren't meant to last.
Are you done?
Your turn.
Yeah, probably important to know how you trick the underground.
So you don't have any interest in the underground?
None. So long as they stay out of my way.
All right. Then how the hell did you get into their network? Dufresne's slow smile resembles a beast with a mouse. Proud, assured, and well aware that the claws could come down with the drop of a wrist.
Simply know where to look. Groups like them leave their tracks all over the city, and the underground scares easy. Just needed to control where they'd leap. Told them I wanted information. Gave them an offer good for 5, and 4 letters. The rest, well,
Good for 5
you
and
can
4
imagine.
letters.
I could see it as clear as a dart against a bullseye. The underground must have flipped over everything to find the 5th letter. When it didn't turn up, it wouldn't be hard to assume who had it and why they'd need me. Seemed pretty sharp for a hired gun. Might have made a half-decent detective.
Suppose I might have. Always had a knack for tracking things
Give
down.
them an offer good for
People,
5 and 4
intel,
letters.
personal effects. Shame it's too late. People like us don't retire quiet in this line of work.
No, we do not.
I take a moment to absorb his answer while I brace for his next volley. So, what's next? If you're looking for dirt on my school days, I never went.
Interested in something more present. Rather hear about the job. Expect you know the one. Word is, you let things get personal. Traded the client's cargo to save a man. Was one man's life worth another?
Gotcha. So we actually,
Valentine job changed my life.
So we had to
I still
lose the
think
cargo
about
to
how
save
it could have been
needles.
for the better if only I'd made 1 in a million different choices. I could have picked another route, could have swapped jobs, could have talked to Valentine alone, could have not grabbed Needles' hand.
It was worth it or it wasn't worth it. I would say it wasn't worth it.
Would have saved myself a lot of trouble if I hadn't.
Imagine you'd be right, but you don't sound so sure.
I temper my answer with everything that choice cost me. Something turns it brittle. The desperate, tight grip of his hand when I caught him. The hope behind his eyes when I pulled him from a pack of whitecaps. He was going to die. Grabbed him before I could think about anything else. After that, I couldn't just let go.
Yeah, makes sense.
You let yourself get attached. Usually sticks a wrench in your decision making.
It usually does.
Shut it.
The girl in the red scarf or why you're getting called off. I'm thinking maybe the girl in the red scarf might be better to know.
About the girl in the red scarf. She...
You only got a few questions, smuggler. Be ashamed to waste one asking after used cards.
Look, Dufresne. The girl's face is plastered on posters, and her mom's tearing her hair out. All I want to know is that you're not going to shoot her after this. The black hat leaves me guessing. I'm seconds away from threatening him with a trip over the railing until he shakes his head.
The little miss was a one-off. Found her busking at the amphitheater. Dropped my request along with my tip in a basket.
Fair enough.
No direct contact. No sense in killing her.
Gotcha. So she is the missing girl. Makes
Expect
sense.
she'll be back there. If she doesn't find more trouble on her own.
The distant clock hand closes in on the bell. Dufresne breathes slow and calm, deciding where to place his final shot.
Losing the cargo wasn't enough to ruin you. You could have stayed clean. All you had to do was walk. But you loaded that revolver. You fired that final round and never stopped. Not till they were all dead. When it was over, what went through that pretty head of yours?
I feel the shots reverberate from my fingers to my ribs. I'd needed 8 shots for Valentine. By the time I finished with the rest, I'd used enough lead to mold a coffin. All because I couldn't accept a world where Valentine got to live, but Zio didn't.
You know, very fair. Very fair. It didn't fix a thing, or she felt at peace. I think it was the right call.
Peaceful. No more goons in dark alleys. No more checking my car for booby traps. I could finally breathe again.
But you're still here. A Baron killer and a gun. Being pointed around by a ragtag group and a bunch of pretty words.
Look, Slim. I'm not a hired killer. And no one's forcing me to do anything. I've got a new life planned as soon as I'm ready.
I'm sure you'd like to believe it, but I doubt it.
Yeah,
if you wished for something so peaceful, you would have hung up your holster while the last body cooled.
You are correct, sir. There's no getting out of this life. There's no getting out of this. Read behind his words. Are you serious?
His words hit like a rain of icicles, shattering my control. Words spill out before I staunch them. Enough. I haven't gone through one conversation without you drawing a gun on me. And now you're trying to give me life advice?
Think of it how you like. Advice, warnings, nonsense. It don't matter. I've seen your story. Know full well your kind of rage. And I know where it takes you.
RNGesus must be watching, yeah. Hope we didn't, lock ourselves into a bad end here.
His fingers begin a slow, meditative roll, matching the beat of the black waters below.
I had a job go south, a long time ago. My then employers needed someone to blame. They lured me out, beat me black and blue, and trussed me up for the underline. Didn't even pay my last fare before they threw me over the edge.
How did you...
Lost some skin. Then clung to the rope and dragged myself up.
Wow.
Took days.
I don't think this counts. We can't fuck
fuck
up rolls to get game over, sure.
Don't remember much after that. Not until they were all dead.
Doesn't sound like it brought you any peace.
Didn't do anything. Made no difference if I killed them or not. The world didn't stop turning without them in it. Only thing that changed were the faces at the top.
So our story, pretty much. Ask what he thought would happen or why he told us.
Why'd you tell your story to me? We barely know each other. The black hat smiles as easily as drawn steel.
Suppose I just felt like it.
For a moment, the gray world loses its tint of gloom. The smell of salt water, the soft glow of the lamppost, and the chord of shared silence. It makes my shoulders itch.
When did I lean forward? Easier to keep your guard up when you're facing a shadow with a gun. Maybe that's what makes me risk a final question. You might be off the clock, but this is a lot of effort for a chat. What's your deal, Dufresne? I watch his form flicker and change, from monstrous shadow to a man of uneven shoulders, an aimless bloodshot gaze, and parted lips that have no words. The bell tolls, ending our parley at the quarter hour. The black hat stands, liquid metal streaming back into his posture and step.
I'll be on my way. Best we don't meet again.
Very fair.
Wait, that's it?
No. Got something else for you. This part is advice. Something to chew on. People like us don't change the world, Randazzo. We survive it. Be a shame you had to die because you didn't learn when to walk. And don't try to follow.
Dufresne steps into the fog's shadow, leaving me with only scraps for answers. None of it explains who his boss is, what their plans are with Nellie's research, or what's got me on edge.
No, I think we take his advice and don't try to
I curl
follow.
my gloves around the bench and force myself still. I'd done Apollo's job and gotten out of it with intel. I wasn't going to risk a bullet for more. The last trace of his silhouette vanishes. I lean back, steeping in his words. They taste sour. I don't need some creep in a black hat to tell me what happens when you stick your neck out. The Underground's already got enough would-be heroes for that, and I'm not one of them.
Tobias the Hanged Man Dufresne.
The walls of fog begin to thin. Shrieks of delight and happy foot patters penetrate the silence. I take that as my cue to go. Better let the Underground know how things turned out. Halfway down the boardwalk, another face emerges from the fog. Another poster for the missing girl. Dufresne said he found her at the amphitheater.
Yeah, we'll let the mom know.
Mom's worried sick and burning her savings on washed-up detectives. Better she knows her kid's still out there than trapped in a tunnel somewhere.
Do you need something?
Got a lead about your daughter. She's a busker at the amphitheater.
Busking? Why would she? Oh no, for Pete's sake, she was serious.
Was she following her musician dreams?
Serious about what?
Rosie said she wanted to be a singer. Something about feeling more comfortable when she acted like someone else. I told her people like us don't.
Regret colors her face in pale shades.
So you didn't let her. You discouraged her from following her dreams.
Never mind. Oh, thank you, miss.
I don't know their story, or whether it ends with a heartfelt talk and a hug, or a more permanent falling out. But maybe someone will get closure today.
Very fair. Alright.
My crew's waiting where we last met.
Gia, did you find anything?
I found something, but it's not what the Underground thinks it is. I'll tell you on the way.
Dark alley. Should we get the heat off of us? I don't hate the idea of getting the heat off of us.
Apollo said to look for the shop between the golden flowers. I find a sagging shop ringed by a sunflower mural and give it a knock. The door opens. A dim lobby and a young AETHER are there to greet me. She ferries me to a cracked door and a pair of muffled voices.
You want to know why you'll pull it off? Because those jumped-up fat cats won't see you coming. Now give yourself some credit. The plan's solid, old sport.
Apollo's contact perks up, soaking up the rays of praise. Apollo Diamond the movie star might draw adoration, but Diamond the leader makes you want to prove yourself.
I won't let you down, sir.
Good. Now chop chop. Those repulsors aren't going to jam themselves.
With a boost from on high, Apollo's contact exits the opposite door like he's ready to take on the world.
He is so dead.
Only once he's gone,
he is so fucking dead.
Apollo's face.
So fucking dead. Anything else? No.
You didn't need to come, Apollo. You're wearing yourself thin. Not to mention the risk to your cover.
And what good am I in a shadowy room, eh? And speaking of wearing ourselves thin, how's that retirement plan coming along?
It remains a work in progress. There's still too much to do, and the well needs
can't
fixing.
tell how they really feel
And
about
after
each
White
other.
Street,
Frenemies, maybe?
Cressa and the others need support.
That's the tricky part, isn't it? Something's always on fire. Suppose it keeps us busy.
There's a pressure behind those words that flattens the room. Apollo's demeanor dims while Sam roots still. And I'm about to add another load. I knock and enter. Am I interrupting something?
Not at all. Thank you for looking into our situation on such short notice.
How'd it go? Did you take care of it?
No, Listen, your network's safe. There wasn't any leak. The pressure tilts my way, threatening to drown me in questions. I could tell them everything, but it would also mean admitting who Dufresne's real target was. I'd either be giving them an honest report or a loaded gun.
Honest report or a loaded gun? Fuck. Yeah. I guess they deserve
It's
to know.
a risk, but I tell them everything. The setup, Dufresne's mysterious employers, and his motives. Each sordid detail feeds the fire, tempering a controlled rage across the matinee star's face.
Wonderful. You've got a stalker. Well, can't say any of mine have been so useful.
You're holding it together better than I thought you would.
Oh, I'm livid, darling. A stone-cold killer got the drop on us. He knows how we work. We can't let that stand, Sam.
Hang on a sec. What about the heist? Marm's birthday's right around the corner.
She's right. This man and the ease he got through our security is a concern, but we must have neglected the fires burning in front of us.
The reminder releases a valve. The pressure eases, releasing fury and tension to make room for purpose.
This music is
Well,
nice,
that
by
settles
the
it.
way.
Gia, darling, you know your marching orders. Rob Marm, pay Killmeyer, and get Nellie that core. Sam and I will look into this Dufresne fellow and who he's working for.
The leak might have been a fake, but nothing stopping Dufresne slipping back in and leaving something nastier than a letter.
It may be difficult to wall him out entirely, but measures are already at work. We will be relocating drop boxes, pairing all contact, and thanks to you, distributing a description of the culprit.
Fair enough.
Not a difficult fellow to identify. Black hat, facial scars, and ice-cold eyes. As villainous as they come in the pictures.
Sounded like you two were already running ragged.
Right.
Comes with the territory. I can read 2 scripts, film a sponsorship, and jet around on a pot of coffee. Surely I can squeeze in a manhunt
Surely you can squeeze in a manhunt somewhere.
I have many islands to check in with. I'll ask around. Perhaps the AETHERs or our mutual friends may have heard something.
How are you going to do that? Dufresne's a professional. You don't pay his kind of confidentiality fee unless you've got steep pockets or serious skeletons to hide.
Wonder if his employers are someone related to Valentine. Like, the goal was always us. Nellie was sort of just a way to get to us.
We know a few outside specialists. However, their services will not come cheap.
Still cheaper than a Bronson something or other. Good thing I have a new picture coming out. In the meantime, great work, Gia, darling.
Alrighty. I think here's probably a good place to leave off for tonight. So thank you so much for coming out. I will be back tomorrow playing some Stardew Valley. Hope you can join me for that. And next time we are going to talk to Lucamatzi. Hopefully he's not sleeping with the fishes. And then we're going to rob Marm. Should be a very good one. Alright, so that's going to do it for me. Hope you have a wonderful start to your weekend, and until next time, Amiki, I bid you, Wallate. Take very, very good care of yourselves. I'll see you all again real soon. Later! Play us out. Play us out, introspective piano cat.